What are we waiting for?
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Thank you for your visit today.
So we got mentions in Ever-Resourceful Guide of the Theater. If I had to guess, it's probably talking about this guy who works at Esprit Cinema. One way to find out. Got a second? We're taking part in this riddle game that's being tested right now. You the Ever-Resourceful Guide of the Theater, that's got the last key we're looking for by any chance. Unbelievable to think someone has reached the likes of me at long last. Yes, what you say is true. I serve the kingdom of Edith as a humble member of this theatrical company. Long have I waited the arrival of one who would come for my key, and it seems as though that time is finally upon me. Bars. You've been waiting for us, huh? That's a new one. That's not what your pal said. You different from them somehow. And I am. As it so happens, I was once part of the Knights Brigade. Circumstances have since seen me in the employ of this troop. However, my loyalty to the Edith royal family remains as unwavering as ever. Indeed, upon catching wind of a plot by a certain count to imprison the princess, I saw fit to infiltrate the enemy's ranks. I lack the means to stop the count's schemes. That is why I've sought someone to whom I could entrust my key, and at last they have arrived. Didn't expect there to be any espionage involved in this whole scavenger hunt. There's more to the plot of this thing than I expected. And with that, I shall now leave the last key in your capable hands. Obtain the last key. Thanks, you won't regret it. From the way you're talking, it sounds like you know who's behind all this. Care to fill us in? Certainly, the man who imprisoned our fair princess is none other than Count Iota. He is a vile man who oppressed the people of his dominion, thus the royal family saw fit to punish him for his misdeeds. As a result, the Count came to harbor a profound grudge against them, which has led to today's tragic state of affairs. Gotcha, guess that'd do it. But fear not, justice is on our side, for the Count's own butler, Ilhan, is of the same mind as myself. Give unto him the 3 keys that you have assembled, and he shall be able to free the princess at long last. Good luck, the fate of her royal highness now rests within your hands. Please do not let the kingdom down. Oh, but don't you worry, we'll rescue your fair princess. I don't mind putting in the work. Because once she's free, she can repay me with a healthy dose of happily ever afters for the rest of our days. You just had to turn this into a cheap porno, didn't you? Anyway, it looks like our next stop is this Count Iota's manor, wherever that might be. Iota and Ilhan, I've heard those names somewhere before. There's no riddle this time, but I guess we gotta put on our thinking caps and hustle one last time. Isn't there some place in town called Iota? I'm sure we'll run into it if we walk around long enough. Let's roll.
The show Spring 2 will soon be.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, what are we waiting for?
Fun in Orville Cafe. Oh, that's great.
This place name is Iota. Ilhan's the owner's name. We're in the end game now, literally. It must be Ilhan, correct? Count Iota's butler. You know my name. Then you must have come to save the princess. Sure have, and we got all 3 keys, too. I actually brought them. These are indeed the keys we need to unlock the princess's cell. We may finally walk free once more. But you can't just go and backstab the Count without paying the price, yeah? What's the script say about that? You're absolutely right. I'm sure to pay a price for this, perhaps the steepest price of all. But I am only standing before you today because of the royal family. I cannot live with myself if I didn't help them in their hour of need. I will go and set the princess free now. Can I ask you to wait here while I do so? Sure. It better not be Agnes or Farida. Wonder who's playing the princess. It better be hot, considering everything we did to finish this whole thing. Thank you for your patience. I have brought the princess here with me. Nice. We finally get to... so you're the kind strangers who rescued me, are you? Thank you so much. The Kingdom of Edith will never forget this kindness. Oh, come on. At least put some oomph into it. Don't drop the ball at the end. Heck no. Can we get a recast on this princess? I'm sorry, we couldn't find anyone to play the role of the princess in time. Thanks for helping out, Ilhan. Don't mention it. I had a lot of fun. I'd be happy to help out again if you have any other roles for me. I'll leave it to you then. See you around. Well, can you tell me what you thought of the game then? Honestly, it was more fun than I expected it to be. Clearly, you put a lot of effort into both the puzzles and the setting. Your casting choices weren't half bad, princess notwithstanding. Really, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't sure if there was really a mystery game like this, but judging by your reactions, it looks like I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, could always try a different setting if you want to shake things up a little. Don't gotta stick to the kingdom and princess setting. Yep, that's the plan. Always had trouble getting people to take an interest in my ideas. Many feel like puzzle games are just inaccessible. But if I can nail the setting, then maybe that'll draw people in, and then they'll realize how much fun they can be. Always good to see someone enjoying their hobbies. Yeah, but I don't plan on keeping it a hobby. I want to set up an event planning company and take it to the next level. Anyhow, my confidence is soaring sky high now with a glowing review from our famous Spriggan. I'm heading home to start work on the next game.
That's a wrap.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Law? What was lawful about that? Okay, we just gotta do one more. I'm gonna be honest. We're probably gonna skip the dialogue on this next quest. I want to pay attention to the things that actually matter, and this QA testing certainly didn't matter, and other stuff doesn't matter. Let's do change of heart. This one at least seems like maybe, just maybe, we'll have to steal something. Go to Old Man Bruno. There's a... No, there is not. I think it's the Tyrell district.
Off we go.
Fine with me.
That's not Old Man Bruno.
Taking off now.
Alright. Skip all. We're gonna accept it.
Okay, time to get to work.
Head to the hotel in the Satan district.
Taking off now.
Yep, labor laws. That's all great.
Let me ask you something.
Let me skip some. Talk to Old Man Hook.
On my way.
I'm sure I'm gonna get cooked in the YouTube comments for skipping this. But you know what? Them's the wrong. Ah, I believe that is. Well, I can't actually tell if it's Mahjong. At the very least, it's dominoes.
Let me ask you something.
Editor-in-Chief of the Tyrell Time.
Taking off now.
Well, I heard.
Can we talk?
Turn to Bruno.
Let's do this.
I was hoping to hear from you, Spriggan. How should Bruno meet Roderick? Let's, meet him as the thief. That'll show him.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Aw. He must have stole something. I've got mail. Oh, you got a booty call. No, shut up. From the CID, they've got another job for us. A monster. Typical monster extermination gig, looks like. We'll be heading to Dirk Memorial Park. Never been to that place before. I'm guessing it's named after Sheena Dirk. On the outskirts of the city, so we'll have to drive a ways to get there. Wish they picked some place closer. Hold up, what's with all the extra line breaks?
P.S. Make sure you treasure all of your memories.
Guy's a pain in the neck sometimes. What's the plan, Chief? Well, the pay's decent enough, I guess. I think snatching it out of the guild's grubby paws is the play here. We're gonna need to take the car, though, so let's get back to the garage once we're done with everything else.
Coveted Oracle Cafe. Oh, that's great.
This is not the right place. Or is it? Where is the place that I'm looking for?
See the movie. Fans are raving about. Get
It's
brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
It's you.
Next appointment's at...
This place never changes.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our store is
You got a permit, yeah?
fine goods for sale.
Okay, no upgrades there.
Enjoy shopping with us.
Let's just flat out upgrade for you. That's 276 and 21%. It's accuracy. I like the crit rate. Now, do I want to give up?
Thank you
Probably
for
not,
visiting
actually.
the Weston department store.
It's a 6.
Our stores have
Yeah,
a
let's
wide variety of fine goods
go
for
with
sale.
that. I don't really care about your art damage. But that is 6 speed. I will go with that.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
And you keep saying that, but
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I keep not believing it.
We await your next visit.
Department store. Our store.
Off we go.
Where does that door even go? It's very suspicious.
That's how it goes.
Let's listen to the radio.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. The elusive Grimcat dead as they announced and struck the Oracion Trust Bank's Edith branch last night. Authorities have yet to release any details, but as with previous incidents, the Phantom Thief claims to have acted to expose corruption. And now for a weather update.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Parts of the Basel area are seeing rainfall, leading to speed limits being imposed on the Autobahn. The rain clouds are expected to arrive in Edith by tonight. To those going out, don't forget to bring your umbrella.
That's all the weather news we have. Edith Radio Network.
Over to the park now. Main story will advance. Need to save and mark first. Just in case. Alright, we explain the situation and we'll go into the garage. So the Memorial Park is a place people from the capital go to relax. That's right, whole families sometimes go there for picnics, for example. Also popular for couples going on dates, since it's split into multiple areas, each with their own natural charms. Sounds like a perfect place to do some combat drills. Off right here never changes. It's within walking distance if you really want to go that way, but most people just head there by car or by bus. About 30 minutes from here in the car. If it's 30 minutes away in the car, is that really walking distance? Kind of a trek, but I guess we got no choice. See what this pickup of yours is like to ride. Well, that's right, this will be your first time in Van's car. Better not get her dirty, sucker. A little late for that. Poor thing probably stinks of old man musk after years of carrying you around. I'm gonna murder you someday, you little sucker fool.
Oh, excuse me. Wait, this number belongs to... Hello? Yes, I'm glad you called, actually. I'm afraid I might be back a little late today, you see. What? From my family? But I'm about to...
Well, I'm not going to force you to come back. It's all up to you.
Message received. I'm on my way. Yes, of course. Goodbye for now, then. I'm so sorry. Something important's come up that I really need to take care of.
Well, I'm looking at your time off, and you don't actually have any hours. So, if you decide to leave, then you're gonna get fired. Don't sweat it. Go do whatever you gotta do. The rest of us can handle a few stray critters.
I'm sure you can, but please be careful. Again, my apologies. I'll make my way back to the office as soon as I'm done.
Huh, what was that all about? Agnes doesn't usually lose her composure like that. Just let her do her thing. We'll get our job done, and we'll be back here by this evening. So who's gonna fill the empty slot temporarily? It's such a shame Agnes got called away. I was really hoping this would be our first 4 SPG as a team of 4. If school, or in this case family, comes knocking, there ain't much she can do about it. Call-outs come with the territory of part-time jobs. No, there's something fishy with that girl, and I don't just mean the Genesis stuff. What are you talking about? I think her whole backstory might be made up. Epstein's like mega famous. Dude invented the orbment. Is she really related to a big shot like him? Also, her last name is Claudel. Her last name Claudel is totally made up. What, you really think so? Man, you really are sharp. I don't think she pulled the name out of a hat, though. Every time she introduces herself, she seems proud, but also a little guilty. So I'm thinking it's her mother's maiden name or something. Huh. You saw right through her too, huh? Anyway, there's no reason to use a fake name unless the real one's worth hiding. If I had to bet, I'd say it's actually... Wait just a minute, I'm having trouble keeping up here. But if Agnes is keeping this secret from us, she must have a reason. I don't think we should be prying. Come on, small fry, I know deep down you want to find out too. You want to understand why she'd hide stuff from the people she claims are her friends. Well, Alright, there we go. Mana Dryad, once again, way ahead of me on the suspicious radar. The suspicion radar. Maybe people calling you the prodigy of Longport was just a fluke. Someone with that rep would know better than to gossip about a teenager when they ain't even around. Everyone's got a secret or two they don't want to share, even with folks they call their friends. Leaving home must have turned you into a real small-minded man if you can't understand that. Alright, I was being a bit childish. In the end, she's just another teenage girl, so I guess it doesn't really matter who she is or where she's from. But if she's supposed to be watching my back in battle, I at least want to know how serious she is about all this. I suspect the answer to that is more than any of us. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm trying to pay attention to the road to see if any vehicles on our side of the road pop in. Okay, yes they did. She doesn't know diddly about combat compared to the rest of us, yet she still chooses to fight alongside us. In this short time, she already faced a lifetime's worth of danger because of it too. Hey, this run of yours isn't half bad after all. But can't this tin can go any faster? I'm not getting any younger here. Cut the crap or I'm leaving you on the side of the road. Bucko? Air is so fresh out here. Never would have figured they'd have a green patch like this right next to the Capitol. Looks empty though. Where are all the people? Seems like they've had the place closed off since yesterday due to the whole monster problem. Otherwise, there'd be a pile of buses and people right in front of us. Hey, you're right. It really is closed. They should know we're coming. Let's have a chat with the ranger. Is his name Walker? Route Ole. Did you folk just drive up? I hate to break it to you, but we're closed for today. Actually, we're here on business. We explained our business. So you're the ones coming to help, huh? Yeah, they told me to expect you. Sounds like you guys have a really nasty monster on your hands. Yeah, it happens from time to time, unfortunately. The environment attracts them. Usually, the bracers send out a big squad when this sort of thing happens. Are you three going to be okay going in alone? Yeah, we'll be fine. Nothing we haven't seen before. Mind opening the gates for us so we can get to work. Of course, go right in. Thanks for taking care of this for us. Oh, I didn't... What's his name? It's Park Ranger. We can pretend it's Walker. Going by our information, the monster should be somewhere along this path. Let's try and get this thing cleared out before sunset so we can head back while there's still light out. Hey, if we do a good job here, think you could treat us to someplace nice in the entertainment district. Yeah, right, in your dreams, kid. That statue who I think it is. Yep, Sheena Dirk, Calvard's most famous revolutionary. The mother of Calvardian democracy in the stone. Yep, they opened this park and nature preserve in her memory after she died. When the revolution started, she was all of 20 years old, give or take, still just a student. She brought together a pretty colorful band of folks to make it all happen. Even had to take on the Erebonian army when it intervened. Yeah, that's a heck of a lot to put on your plate. Girl must have had some real spunk to pull that all off. Totally. Her statue is so beautiful. She looks so dignified. I remember Abi mentioning how he saw a statue of the Lance Maiden when he went to the Empire a long time ago, and... What's the matter? Nothing. It's just there's something about her that looks familiar to me. Dang it. I was gonna mention it before Barry started talking, but I was like, it's definitely not a coincidence that Agnes is using a fake name to hide who she is. And then she leaves before we actually go to this location. And now we're talking about this famous person who helped liberated Calvard. So the link here is, I think she's a member of this particular statue lady's family. What do you actually? Hang on, I get that same feeling too, weirdly enough. Not sure why, it doesn't really resemble any of the Western chicks I picked up back in Longport. Picked up? Like off the ground? You don't even know what that means? This is why little kids are always so hard to talk to. Gotta explain every tiny thing to them. Why do these two insist they recognize her? Sure, you're bound to run into her in textbooks, but other than that... I don't get it. Why would you pick up women? Did they need to be carried for some reason? Nope, forget I said anything. Enough, you two. We're here on business, so let's get down to it. Is this Texas? Jeanne d'Arc? Jeanne d'Arc? This is not Texas. There's a little too much green around here for this to be Texas. Not enough guns. Oh, get a load of this view. This is the perfect place for us to train. That's all you ever think about, isn't it? And not that I disagree, view's nice. This area is better maintained, but don't get complacent. One wrong step and you'll take a dive straight into the lake, so watch out. Come on, what do you take me for, huh? You sure know a lot about this place, though. What gives? Oh, I get it. Must be because it's the perfect place for an old fart like you to go out and go on walks. Not that much older than you, darn it. Wanna know why? I used to come here with Elaine when we were students. Really now, with Beauty's Blade herself, huh? Granted, it does seem like a pretty obvious date spot. A what kind of spot? Wait. Are you saying Van and Elaine used to... Can we not have this conversation? Forget my love life and look over there. Man, looks worse than I was expecting. Yeah, 5 whole monsters. Is it always this bad? Not normally, no. Usually they're on top of their pest control here because of all the visitors. It smells like a case of our target calling them over here and infesting the place. Then we should smack them around. Guess we can save the reminiscing about your schoolboy days for when we see Beauty's Blade again. I never should have said anything. Come on, you two, let's get to work already. Sucker foo.
Good stuff.
Let's see. We lost Anya's. Need 2 of that slot. You don't even have any of those. Let's remove that. Indeed there. And then I have to remember what I removed. It was an attack too. Oh, that's what break does? Oh. Interesting.
Looks like some good loot.
See some spiders down there. For the arachnophobes out there, watch yourself.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Is that still a thing in this game? Like the types of damage that people do? Why does it say custom level 3? I don't think I've seen anything that indicates that the damage type is different. But like in Cold Steel, there was piercing, there was slashing, etc.
Sneaky little rodent!
You've got to keep an eye out for ambushes. Be more careful next time.
Don't order me around, you damn brat!
Well, we're off to a good start.
What'd you expect?
I'm stronger than ever.
Now, let's finish the job. Gotcha.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You can crush, man.
Gotcha.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty sprightly for an old guy.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
So,
One more. Now, let's finish the job. Gotcha.
I didn't kill you?
Take the sun. Gotcha. One more.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man!
Man is the man. Alright, cast 2. Good to have.
Let's get to work.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
One more. One more. One more.
In the perfect dodger.
Glad that worked out okay.
Not an easy thing.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty sprightly for an old guy. Let's get to work.
Enemy's level 27.
Gotcha. Nice. That went great. Looks like the gang's all here.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass. Not done yet.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job.
You gonna get a move on or what?
Man, we have been schmoovin' this entire time.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Battle's finished. Let's hurry on ahead. Beginning
Take the sun.
Not done yet.
Gotcha.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
I don't know if I want to fight 2 of those.
Nice. That went great. Looks like a
Pretty
chest.
sprightly for an old guy.
Take this!
Pump in and kick him out.
Take this out! Gotcha! Give me your worst.
Too fly. Down.
Perfect chance!
Too fly.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did
Looks like a chest.
Are we there yet? Or at least halfway there?
Tired already? You're so pathetic.
Says the guy who let the little monster get the drop on him.
You wanna go, Pipsqueak?
Yeah, let's go!
Adio, save me.
It's very weird for Verida to be the one to say that she's tired. She's a Jaeger. Doesn't really compute for me.
I see you for nobodies.
Take this!
Not done yet.
You snooze, you lose. Later. Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job. Gotcha. Done. Next. Gotcha. Get down. Take this.
Suckafoo, suckafoo.
Let's finish the job. Take this out. Gotcha. Next. Take this. It's done.
Too fly.
Nice. Moving on up. Looks like a chest.
Well, what'd you expect?
Great timing for that level up, because I needed a level up. Or I needed HP.
That's a pretty big waterfall.
Halford sure has a lot of water, huh?
I guess. Probably more than what you've got back home. Gotcha.
An enemy mod. Wanna clear him out? Getting
Not done yet.
Take this out. Gotcha.
Not done yet.
Next. Gotcha. Take this done.
treasure chest! Whoa, get a load of that lake. It's huge.
Sure is. Perfect place to take a girl out on a rendezvous boat ride.
Huh, that's a fun idea.
Are you two for real? You're getting along now? Whew, that hits the spot.
Well, before we fight this boss, we gotta call it quits for today. We're almost at the top of the hour. There's gonna be tons of talking after we fight the boss, so you know we gotta choose our spots wisely. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some more Trails through Daybreak 1. And with that, see ya the next time I see you. Peace.